Wow, we are already a full week into the 30 Days to Happiness video series, and I've had several people tell me some amazing things that are shifting in their lives already. People experience things at different rates, so hang in there if you haven't had results yet. After all, we just got started, and this is a 30-day program. Today, I want to share with you a little technique that helps me every single day to make sure that I keep my energy vibrating where I want it to, so I can live happily and powerfully. It's a technique I came up with, and I call it rated on a scale. This is where I stop myself several times a day, throughout the day, and just check in deeply with myself, feel into my body, and find out how I'm feeling. So often, as humans, we get caught up in what we're doing and pay less attention to how we're being or feeling. We're task-oriented, and we go from one thing to the next. We're doing something else. We're always trying to accomplish something or get somewhere. And we might not even be aware of what's really happening within us on a vibrational level. We lose touch with ourselves, and because of such, we can be attracting things we weren't necessarily wanting to attract. Recognizing how we're feeling isn't always easy, and our feelings aren't always obvious. I mean, most of us weren't taught how to feel into our bodies when we were children, and thus, doing so may take some practice. But it's worth it. And since there's not always a word that perfectly describes our feelings, I found rating on a scale was far more effective than trying to label it with a word. And it's allowed me to be able to quickly change my vibrational energy and circumstances to improve my life in any moment. So I'm going to share this very simple technique with you now. The rated on a scale technique goes like this. So I created a mental scale that goes from -3 to +3. So -3 would be when I'm feeling very bad or unpleasant, and +3 is when I'm feeling really good or wonderful. Periodically, something would happen that's off the charts that would take me either to a +4, oh my god, everything's so amazing, or like a -4, everything's like disastrous and terrible, right? But this scale measures my vibrational level at any time, and just by simply asking myself how I'm doing in the moment, I get an answer. Every small change that occurs in our lives also shifts our vibrational levels. For example, when someone walks into or out of a room, the song on the radio changes, a car drives by, somebody starts a lawnmower next door, we get a phone call, you get the picture. Every single shift around us also shifts something within us. So if you want to get really good and really connected with your feelings, it's important to check in with yourself several times a day so you can choose to raise your vibrational level and feel better if desired. I find this especially beneficial when I don't really feel good or bad. I actually have to stop for a second and feel my answer. So right now, for example, how are you feeling? On an energetic level or vibrational level. Close your eyes and scan your body. Notice if it feels bad or good. Do you have a positive or a negative feeling flowing within your body right now? And how much? Like, is it a +1, you're feeling fairly good, +2, you're pretty good, +3, you're awesome, or is it -1, not so good, -2, really pretty crummy, and -3, awful? Okay, so now open your eyes and just rate yourself on a scale for how your body's feeling. Did you rate how your body's feeling? Once you know where you are on the scale, you can choose to shift into a better feeling vibration if you want to, and that's super easy to do. Plus, by doing so, you'll start attracting better circumstances as you shift your focus to better feeling thoughts and vibrations. There are many ways to raise your vibration. For me, sometimes it's just recognizing my vibration is low and then choosing a better feeling thought, or choosing to take a short break, switch to a different task if possible, or clear my mind of whatever I was thinking. Other things like movement and music can raise or lower vibrations quickly. So putting on music you enjoy is wonderful. And moving your body in any way that feels good to you also works magic, even if there's no music. Sometimes I just need to stretch or get up and walk around the room or look out the window. But by scanning my body, I know where I'm at and I can choose what to do in that moment. Sometimes if my vibration is low enough, I have to totally switch out of the activity I'm doing and do something else that I enjoy for a while to improve my energy. When my energy vibration raises, it makes it so much easier to accomplish the things that I'm working on faster and with better results. So the small amount of time that I spend shifting it actually improves my productivity, my quality of work, and my enjoyment in my work and my life. And it's the same for everybody. Plus, it's so easy once you know how to do this. This simple technique is worth taking a moment several times a day to do mentally to get in tune with your mind and body. So I'm going to give you today's activity now. It has 3 parts. So the first is to stop yourself many times today and just check in with your body. Check in with the vibration and the feelings within. How do you rate? Do you feel good on a positive scale? Do you feel bad on a negative scale? And by how much? Don't think too much about this. It's really your first response thought. Once you get an answer of where you are on the vibrational scale by checking in with yourself, see if you can make a shift in the moment, in whatever you're doing or thinking, to be able to raise your vibration. Jot down, so this is number 2, okay? Jot down in your happiness notebook 5 ideas you have for things that you can do to help raise your vibration and make you feel better. This is good to have in the moments where you feel like nothing will make you feel better, or there's no point in even trying to feel better. It's nice to have that on hand. And then if you get into these moments, it's good to start to do something you used to enjoy, even if you don't enjoy it in the moment. The good feelings will come back if you remain patient with yourself and are open to them. And then 3, spend 10 minutes visualizing and feeling your ideal vision for what you created in that area of your life you created. And just have fun with it. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.